is the Elias Macco Show on CJAD 800.
We could have had it all. We could have seen October ball. We could have hung a banner on the right field wall. Maybe we'd have seen the boys stand tall. If 94 summer turned to fall, we could have had it all.
Anakin Slade's terrific track right there, 94 Fall. Now, next year marks the 30th anniversary of the fabled 1994 edition of the Montreal Expos. The club, featuring future Hall of Famers Pedro Martinez and Larry Walker, along with other veritable stars like Cliff Lloyd and Moises Alou, the son of Felipe Alou, had the best record in baseball when tragedy happened. A players' strike that eventually saw the cancellation of the rest of the regular season and the World Series. That team has long had fans wondering about what if. And in 2024, Montrealers will have a chance to see the biggest reunion of that fabled 1994 Expos team in 30 years. The man behind that reunion is Perry Giannias. He's the president of Expos Fest, and he's on the line. Hi, Perry. Welcome back.
Hey, Elias. Thanks for having me back.
You know, I say this a lot. They say timing is everything. I don't know. You were scheduled to be on this show, and I don't know how it works out, what happens up above in the heavens for the timing to work out that you're on literally moments after Tom Brady releases this video. You've seen it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to play a snippet of it here. So Tom Brady, the legendary NFL quarterback, some people do not know this, but Tom Brady was drafted by the Montreal Expos in 1995. In that draft, the Expos' first-round pick in that draft. Of course, he goes on to play football and become a Hall of Famer. He just dropped this video that takes place in Brasserie Brady, and it imagines what would have happened if Tom Brady chose baseball, if not football. You're going to hear some familiar voices. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Pedro Martinez, Larry Walker. Have a listen.
Oh, absolutely. You know why Tom Brady won 7 rings? It wasn't because of his game calling or his arm.
It was because of his hitting.
649 home runs. What a power hitter.
Excusez-moi, 2 poutines with extra Tommy, merci.
There's no question. Brady's the greatest. 23 seasons, 7 championships, the greatest comeback of all time against Atlanta.
I caught a lot of Expos fastballs. But now, here's my pitch to you. Come on down to Brady Auto and catch some major league savings. Now sing that.
That guy just never let us lose.
Except to the Giants.
Twice.
Twice. So, Perry, listen, it just seems like Expos nostalgia won't die. You're a big part of that. Your thoughts on seeing Tom Brady drop this video?
I have so many people stressing me to get to invite him to a gala, and after this, I think I'm gonna have no choice. I'm gonna try to find a way to get this to his ear and see if we can have him pop by, because it is something. He's really pushing that Montreal thing, and I find it interesting because is it all because of 60 Topps cards, or is something that's really in the back of his mind that he wanted to be a part of Montreal baseball folklore, So it's really, really cool.
If he wanted to be an owner, I'm just saying he has the money. He has the money.
No kidding. Yeah, that would be friggin' awesome. So, who knows? It's just like you said though. It just doesn't want to die. Mm-hmm. We're the team that hasn't existed now. It's the 20th anniversary in 2024 also of our last season, and here we are. Galas, signings, old Expos in the news, wannabe Expos in the news. So it's always exciting. And I still say the same thing. I think Major League Baseball won't be the same until Montreal is back in the league. So
Perry, let's talk about next year's edition of Expos Fest, April 20th, 2024. And I just, you're going to sell out in 2 seconds. I just know this is going to happen because of the roster. I mentioned a few of the names that are going to be here, but Perry, how did you, when you call these players up and it's 30 years later and you're like, come to Montreal, what happens on those phone calls?
You know what? This was, it's always a little bit difficult because of logistics, and, people have, their lives also. But, when you talk about getting together with the guys, they all said the they were all gung ho, yes. And you know what? If you can you just do something for us on the Friday so we could just talk amongst each other? And I said, you know what? I'll find a place and we'll make sure that you guys get a chance to spend some quality time together. Because I think that's one of also, besides wanting to help us with the foundation, I think they really want to see each other because again, a lot of them haven't seen each other at all or haven't seen each other in over 10 years. So I think it's important because everybody, even they knew that it was a magical season that just went awry. So I believe that's a big reason.
And just, again, maybe there's a couple of other people you want to highlight who's going to come here. The list goes on and on. It seems like you just tried your hardest to get everyone back.
Yeah, because you know what? Everybody was such an important part of that team, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously Felipe, what can you say about him? He's going to be 89 a month after the gala. And God willing, and God bless him, he'll be there. Moises is going to be there. Lou Frazier is going to be there. We've never had Lou at one of our events. Gil Heredia, who I didn't know how to get in touch with, so I called Bill Stoneman because Gil is working in I believe it's A-ball with the Angels, and Bill is still working for them. And he hooked me up right away, and Bill said, I have to come. I have to be there, so I'll be there. And I go, that's awesome, So, there's all kinds of guys. Mel Rojas is going to be there, part of the Alou family. Cliff and Rondell, who we love dearly, are going to be there. So, there's like 18 guys. And I'm not done begging. I know, I got a couple still on my list, and, it's a little far away. So sometimes with guys, they can't make up their minds that far in advance because of other commitments. So I'm still hoping to get them.
So, Perry, before I have to let you go, the other thing I want to get to, for those who are not aware, you do all of this, and it's not simply about, rekindling our love of baseball. There's a very serious reason you're doing this. And I'd love you to spend some time right now with our listeners, telling them about why you've taken your passion of Expos, all things Nos Amours, to create this veritable, impressive nonprofit and charity organization.
Absolutely. It's all in the honor of my late niece, Catherine Demis, who passed away at 5 years old from a DIPG brain tumor, which has no remedy and no cure. And our first $1 million that we raised went to research into this disease, and we pledged another $2 million. We announced it last year's gala, $2 million, and we're really excited that the Montreal Children's Hospital will be opening up in the new year. We'll be announcing that very soon, and we're super excited about this. The Cat Demis Pavilion at the Montreal Children's, which will house families with children in long-term care at the hospital. And when we talk about long-term care, it's never a good thing. It's usually cancer treatment, radiation, and families will have a place to stay. So it's basically the equivalent. The St. Justin is affiliated with the Ronald McDonald House, and now the Montreal Children's will have the Cat Demis Pavilion, which will help families stay close to their children during probably the worst times of their lives. So we're very excited to have her honored that way, and it'll be opening in the very new year, and I'll be asking you a couple of questions about that too. So that's what we're doing. $2 million we pledged, and we're hoping to get that done. We have 10 years to do it, but I'm an old man, so within 5 years, that is the goal.
Tickets go on sale for the Expos Gala April 20th of next year. When do they go on sale, Perry? When can we get the tickets?
They go on sale this Thursday at exposfest.com, EXPOS fest.com, and I beg everybody, please try to get it done early because, like you said, I don't see these lasting very long at all, and I hate when people call me up and say, what happened? I really wanted to go, and I can't really do anything about it.
And once you announce Tom Brady is going to join the affair.
Imagine. Surprise!
It's incredible, Perry, what you've done, all with a love of the Expos and a love of family at the heart of all of this. It's incredible. Perry, thanks so much.
Thank you, Les.
That's Perry Giannias, the founder of Expos Fest.